Imagine waking up on a Tuesday. You check your bank account, and the balance is dangerously close to zero. But your car just broke down, your rent is due, and payday isn't until Friday. Panic sets in. Millions of Americans face this exact nightmare every single week. In the past, your only options were bouncing a check, begging family for money, or walking into a shady payday loan office that would legally rob you with a 400% interest rate. But the rules of money have changed. Today, you carry a bank in your pocket. There are dozens of personal loan and cash advance apps practically begging to lend you money. But here is the multi-million-dollar secret the financial industry doesn't want you to know. Most of these apps are just payday loan traps disguised in a sleek, colorful interface. By the end of this video, you will know exactly which personal loan apps are actually designed to help you build wealth, and which ones are silently draining your bank account. 058. Before we reveal the top apps, we need to talk about the psychology of borrowing. Why do we download these apps in the first place? It is usually driven by financial anxiety. When a sudden expense hits, our brains enter a state of fight or flight. We stop thinking about long-term wealth and focus entirely on short-term survival. Wall Street knows this. That is why so many financial apps charge hidden subscription fees, express delivery charges, and even ask for tips just to give you access to your own money. They prey on your urgency. The key to winning this game is choosing an app that aligns with your paycheck schedule without punishing you for needing a financial bridge. The best personal loan app isn't just about the highest dollar amount. It is about speed, transparency, and keeping your credit score intact. If you need cash fast and want to avoid the typical banking traps, the absolute heavyweight champion right now is EarnIn. This isn't a traditional personal loan. EarnIn basically allows you to access the money you have already worked for before payday actually hits. Let's say you clocked an 8-hour shift today. EarnIn lets you withdraw up to $150 of those earnings immediately, with a maximum of $1,000 between paydays. There are no credit checks and no mandatory interest rates. Instead, the app relies on an optional tipping model. If you can afford to wait a day or two, the transfer is completely free. If you need the money right this second, you pay a small lightning speed fee of a few dollars. It is the perfect safety net for alley workers and freelancers who just need a temporary buffer without getting trapped in a cycle of crushing debt. 242. But what if you need more than just a quick cash advance? What if you want an app that completely replaces your greedy traditional bank? That is where Chime comes in. Chime has completely revolutionized the banking space, but their MyPay feature is a game changer for personal loans. Depending on your direct deposit history, Chime will let you advance up to $500. But here is the psychological genius behind it. Because Chime is also your primary checking account, the repayment process is completely seamless. They just deduct what you owe from your next paycheck automatically. No late fees, no overdraft anxiety. Plus, repaying your advance on time actually helps build a positive financial habit. If you live in one of the states where MyPay operates, Chime isn't just a loan app. It is a financial ecosystem designed to keep you out of the red. Now, if you want maximum borrowing power, we have to talk about MoneyLion. MoneyLion is like the Swiss Army knife of personal finance. Their Instacash feature allows you to borrow up to $1,000 depending on your account history. They do not run a hard credit check, so your credit score is completely safe from inquiries. But MoneyLion does something incredibly smart. They integrate investment tools, credit-building loans, and financial tracking right into the same interface. They are actively trying to transition you from a borrower into an investor. The catch? To get the biggest loan amount and the fastest delivery times, you might have to pay a small delivery fee or sign up for their premium services. You have to be disciplined. If you use MoneyLion just to cover emergencies and ignore the temptation to overspend, it is an incredibly powerful tool. For 25. So, what is the final verdict? Which app should you actually download today? It all comes down to your personal financial behavior. If you already have a steady paycheck and just need a small advance to cover gas or groceries, download EarnIn. It is cheap, transparent, and leverages the money you have already earned. If you are tired of your traditional bank hitting you with overdraft fees and you want a built-in safety net, switch your direct deposit to Chime. And if you need access to a larger pool of cash while actively working to build your financial profile, MoneyLion is your best bet. Remember, a personal loan app is just a tool. A hammer can build a house, or it can smash your thumb. Use these apps as a temporary bridge to cross a financial gap, not a permanent crutch. Take control of your cash flow, avoid the hidden fees, and keep building your wealth.